morning, everyone. This is Toyin. You met Siri. Call me Coach Toyin. I really want to welcome you. I know it's early, it's Monday morning. It's 10 a.m. here in Chicago. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to dive into something that would absolutely change your life. Okay. It's part of the Game Plan 2.0 series, Success Mindset Coaching, my academy. And I'm so happy to just lead this discussion. So I want this to be engaging. So if you would like to join the discussion, feel free to raise your hand and join the conversation as well. So the question is, are you showing up for your dreams? Why are you not showing up for your dreams? What's in your way, right? Limiting beliefs. We're going to dive into those things, okay? And I'll also share with you my experience and the solutions that I present to my students. I'll share a few of those with you because this is about soul alignment behind everything that you want for yourself, for your life, right? It's about your desires, hopes, and dreams. So, again, thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to participate, you want to grab a pen and a paper. Okay, that's really how you're going to get maximum benefit from our interaction today for sharing space with me. You need a pen, you need a paper. Good morning, Lydia. I see you. Thank you, Shalene, Benjamin, Shakin, Toyin, Tinotenda, Ingrid. Thank you so much for being here. So you grab a pen and paper and write these four things. Okay, write four things: your spirit, okay, your mind, your heart, your body. Okay, your spirit, your mind, your heart, your body. Those four things needs to align. Okay? Those four things must align behind your dreams. Okay? So let me break it down. Again, grab a pen, grab a piece of paper. Once I shared some of the tips and then we'll open it for discussion, you can share your thoughts. Okay? So your spirit is your place of energy. When we talk about energy flow on and on and on, for those who are into energetics, you know what I mean. But your energy is loyal, very loyal. When you are in the space, okay, that is aligned to your desires, energy will flow. This is where joy, fulfillment, this is where it lives in. When everything you're doing, right, aligns to your desire, aligns to your thoughts, aligns to your hopes, dreams, and aspirations, you will live in a different space in the world. This is where we start talking about self-actualization. Okay? A self-actualized being lives in a very superior place of enlightenment in terms of your mind, your heart, your spirit, your physical body is all aligned behind fulfilling what you want, what your desires are. Because if you're doing things that is not aligned to your desire, you're doing it to survive, your soul will call you out that this is supposed to be a temporary state of being. Unfortunately, people turn temporary place of being into permanent state of being, and then they are no longer happy, and they also feel that they can never change that situation, and then they feel stuck, they feel limited, and they go into the spiral zone. So that's why I'm asking this question: why are you not showing? Oh, I see my spelling on maybe why are you now showing? But anyway, why are you not showing up? What's in the way? Okay, is that if you find yourself, whenever you find yourself in a space that you feel you don't want to be there, that's not your peak, that's not what you, when you feel you have to do something that you don't want to do, you're not aligned. Something is off. And I'll break it down again. This is where you start fixing all of these things so that you are the self-actualized person is doing what they want to do, right? They've developed the skills, they've developed the mindset that sets them free. They have acquired incredible skills of incredible value in the world, right? And they are doing everything that is aligned to their spirits, and there's energy, and they've entered a place of flow. Okay, so if you've not arrived in that place, this is the work. That's why I said grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, write your spirit. That's where your energy is. Energy will be released to satisfy your desire. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, right? Energy will be released. More energy will be released when you align, when you commit to say, I want to bring into the world what my desires and aspirations are. When you commit, when you are ready, when you ready yourself, okay, when you commit and when you say to yourself, I'm ready, okay, nobody can do this for you. Nobody can do this work for you. You have to pick. You have to decide that you are ready to commit to bringing into reality your hopes, dreams, and aspiration. And you have to have a sense of possibility. Because when you don't have a sense of possibility, one of those things is not aligned. Fear sits in your heart. And fear is heightened when you don't have knowledge. Fear is reduced when you acquire knowledge. If there's anything you want to do in this world, if you don't have information to fly a plane, you will be afraid to fly the plane. If you go to school and they teach you how to fly a plane, you will not, your fear will be reduced or completely eliminated. Information, training, capacity building to fulfill your dreams will eliminate fear for you. And when people have not trained themselves, when they've not developed skill to do everything they want to do, as example, you want to build a business, that is your desire. You have a vision. One of the keys to success, I say, vision is the picture of your destination. Vision is the picture of your destination. You want that vision to be clear. So you need clarity. When people are not clear, where are you going? I don't know. Where do you want to live? I don't know. So, right? I will end up where I end up, and that will be okay. You are out, like you are out of alignment. This is when people start settling. This is when people start minimizing desire. This is where people have already told themselves a story that what they want, what they desire is no longer possible for them. Okay? Okay, so this is so important. I want to thank everybody showing up and in the space, joining me in this discussion. So I want to open it for discussion. For those on LinkedIn audio, feel free to raise your hand and I'll be happy to bring you to the stage to contribute to the discussion. I see Angel. How was your weekend? You can feel free to unmic and introduce yourself. And I have LinkedIn, YouTube. What else do I have going on? Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn audio, and Clubhouse. So, Angel, are you able to join us? Okay, yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How was your weekend?
Good. It was very relaxing. It was nice. How was yours?
It was busy. It was good. I had a birthday. My daughter's birthday was this weekend, so we went to Chuck E. Cheese. I had little ones. It was great. It was great. Making other people happy. It was great. Cakes and all those things. Yeah.
Happy birthday. That sounds fun.
Yes.
I am loving the discussion because it is right on time. One of my coaches, she's like always sending us stuff, right? Check this out. And this one particular video I listened to this morning on the way to exercise. I don't know if you heard it before, but the title is "The Mountain Is You."
The mountain is you.
I was like, okay, the title alone.
Right. Let me ask you. So the mountain is you. Does it mean you are the one in the way? Is that what that meant?
Yep.
Okay. So you are the one in the
Exactly.
way. Okay, that's aligned. Is yes, the world is revolving. The world is in motion. You not being in motion is your problem in a way. Like I say it as it is. Like you did that to yourself, kind of, because we are living in a world
Yep.
of abundance. Go on.
Yes, exactly. So I was embracing myself to to take on everything that I believed this was going to throw at me, and it didn't fail because there I got 19 minutes in. I mean, they were already dropping gems, but this particular quote, she said, Do not value your doubts more than you value your potential. I was like, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. And like she was giving like different types of examples of, in relationships, pursuing a job opportunity or pursuing entrepreneurship or whatever, right? And I can relate in many areas. The fundamental concept she was conveying was, we think so much about what you can't do, what isn't going right, what's not going to happen. And so you subconsciously start to value those things, right? That becomes reality for you. That becomes your life. However, if you start to put your mind towards what you can do, what you are good at, what is going right, what you have accomplished, what you can do, the sky is the limit. Like there's no limit, and I'm still just embracing this myself. So it's just it's inspiring, encouraging, mind-blowing, all that stuff.
Let me break it down further for you, okay? So from a spiritual Bible standpoint, it says all things are possible to them that believe. Okay? For those, okay? All things are possible to them that believe. And there's an article I'm actually sending out also in my academy today. And the headline is going to be, never say this again, I don't have money. Because it's part of poverty mindset, which is, it's kind of aligned to what you're saying. Once you start focusing on what you do not have, you've removed a sense of possibility for yourself. Let me say that again. The moment you start focusing on what you do not have, you've introduced limited belief. And one of the things I'm putting in that article is an equation. You remember algebra. So traditional education system taught us some things that could have rescued us, could be rescuing us today. So let me point one. Let's say we 2x plus 2 equals to 4. If that assignment is given to you in mathematics or arithmetic, even my kids are solving this equation today. 2x plus 2 equal to 4. If you tell yourself, I don't have x, I don't have y, I don't have x, so you are telling yourself, I cannot solve this equation. If you stop at, that's limited belief. That equation 2x, you're supposed to solve the puzzle. Life is a puzzle. Life is an equation. You are equipped to solve the puzzle. If you know how the equation, this is why I say 30 keys to unlock success. Okay? But if you tell yourself, because I don't know x, this equation is unsolvable, it's because you don't have the knowledge to solve that puzzle. Now imagine if x is the money that you need to live the life of your dreams. 2x plus 2, I have a first degree in mathematics, by the way. I have a BSc in mathematics. I'm a mathematician. So I'm using equation. I also have what I call equation of success in my book, Mindset of an Entrepreneur. If I tell you 2x plus 2 equal to 4, and nobody showed you and taught you how to unravel, how to find x, your job in life is to find x, not to say, I don't have x, so you're not going to be successful, so you're not going to build the business, so you can't do this, and because of this, you can't do that, and because of that, you can't do this, and you can't do this, and you can't do this, and you can't do this, so you do nothing. That is like, so traditional school didn't prepare you for success, it prepared you to get a job, so you have a job. But life, real life, the real journey to success is a puzzle. It's a puzzle for you to unravel. That's why Game Plan 1 in my academy, the first mindset program for my entrepreneurs, is 12 strategies for winning in life and business. You don't have those strategies, you don't use those strategies, you will be limited. You'll be telling your story, you will be telling yourself stories that keep you bound, because those who have achieved success, they are presented with the same puzzle you are presented with. Jeff Bezos didn't have money when he began Amazon. Elon Musk didn't have this 40 billion he used to buy Twitter. But guess what? If you want something, if you want to find X in your life, you're supposed to be looking and learning how the equation can be solved. If you know the formula for solving the equation, you will find X. Is X not 1? Is X in that equation, is it not 1? Right? It's 1. So equation, if X is the money you want to make in this life, it's not impossible to make that money. If you want to build a multi-billion-dollar business, people have done it. People are doing it every day. You are living in a world where every day people like you and I are achieving dreams, hopes for themselves. Your question should not be, or your conclusion should not be, I don't have money, so I can't live my dream. How did they do it? Your focus should be learning. If somebody else has done what it is you want to do, then it's possible. That means it's possible. If somebody has been a doctor before, a lawyer before, an accountant before, an entrepreneur before, you may not know X, but they have found X for their life. You may not know the formula for success, but somebody does. Will you invest in knowing what they know and doing what they do to get what they are getting? That is where all of these things crumble. People are not ready to invest their time. They're not ready to focus. They're not ready to actually do what those people are doing. Let's tell the truth. So it's never X. X is not the problem. What you don't have is never the problem, because life, I'm sharing 10 secrets in my academy on this topic. How successful people pull off. I've done many. Listen, the greater the things you want to do, Trump doesn't have the money. Successful people find the money. They find X. Everything you need is in somebody's hands. And God knows it. But if you don't discipline yourself with networking, you don't create value, you don't develop the skills that you need to actually trade. This world is about trading. You're going to give something for something. Remember, 2x plus 2 equal to 4. It's a trade. You move 2 to the other side, it becomes a subtraction. When you subtract it, it becomes 2. You divide here, you divide here. That's how life works. You trade 2 to the other side. What you have on this side, what you have, you will trade it for what you want. What you have, not what you don't. You cannot trade in the world with what you do not have. Period. Let me stop there and just get your reaction, because there's so much more on this topic. Angel, any other thoughts?
Yeah, I 1 million percent agree. Thank you for that further breakdown. It is a lot. There's just so many layers to this thing, because we are layered beings, and then on top of that, we're still changing and growing, right? Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, this is an amazing discussion.
Right. This is when I talk about mindset coaching programs, because in entrepreneurship, if you don't build a success-oriented mindset, it's just, this is what leads to failure in business, because you are running your business with assumptions, right? And it's like flying a plane, but when you don't know how to fly that plane, it's just nose diving, right? You need capacity, you need knowledge, you need dexterity, you need skills, you need a winning mindset, you need a champion mindset. Like the 12 strategies for winning, it includes clarity, right? Removing barriers to your success. I share how people do those things. There's nobody in the world that I know, independently wealthy millionaires like that I know, they all started where you started. Most of them, unless they were left maybe inheritance, But even most people, most minds, if a poverty mind inherits an inheritance, they will drain it. So even those who take the inheritance that are still successful, they know how to multiply. They still want more. So they take what they have and they multiply it, they trade it for more. Life, you're always going to trade what you have for what you want. And it's a skill. It's a skill. Entrepreneurship is a skill. But the moment you start with, I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'll just be, you can't, then there's not much you're ever going to pull off. Right? Because you're asking the wrong questions and arriving at the wrong conclusions. So back to what I was talking about, the 4 things that must align. Your spirit is always right. Actually, everything you're going to do, think, process in the purest form, if you can align everything behind your spirit, oh my goodness, this is when you become a force in the world. Your body is supposed to be in service of your hopes, dreams, and aspiration. But many people have given it away. You're giving your time away. You're giving your energy away into places and things that will never ever yield you the success you say you want. That's a sad story. That's really the sad story. The saddest story is when I see people tell me they want this, but they are doing that. When you offer your time, energy, and resources, and you invest it in places, time, and things that is not in alignment to everything that you say you want for yourself, in a way, you have failed yourself. It's the saddest thing. You fail yourself. Nobody did this to you. When you don't surrender yourself to serve your hopes, dreams, and aspirations, to yield your mind, your time, actually what you have, you sell it for free. The things you don't have, you now start complaining. And the thing you actually have in your hand is time. That is a gift. Time is a gift. Time, you trade with time. You trade within time. Time, you cannot tell God you don't have it. You don't have time. God gave you time. Never say, I don't have money. Never say, I don't have time. Please stop it. Never say you don't have money. Never say you don't have time. Everybody's given 24 hours. You abuse it, you put it in the wrong places. That's the problem. Time management is the problem. Lack of prioritizing your future is the problem. Never say you don't have time. Oh, I don't have time. Isn't that what everybody says? It's a poverty mindset. Because if you look at your 24 hours and you audit that time you say you don't have, you probably gave 4 hours to movies and social media. Audit you whenever you say, oh, I don't have time, I don't have even the money. Let's even audit your money. You gave it to the shoes and handbags. Do you guys, you can't follow me and stay in my space if you don't want truth. Oh, I'm a truth teller. You shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. You don't know the truth, you stay blind, you stay limited, you stay lost. The truth will set you free. You say you don't have money, you say you don't have time. Those things it's because you've been mismanaging both. Okay? You've been mismanaging the time, which is a gift from God. You cannot increase it, you cannot decrease it. It's a gift. And this is part of the success coaching program. The power of time, the power of space, the power of location. I've talked about location determines the access to your access to information, the type of information you have access to, the type of people you can be in relationship with, the type of resources you can access. Location matters. Those 3 things are not evenly distributed in the world. Time is evenly distributed. Quality people, quality information, quality resources are not. There are places you can find gold. There are places you can find diamond. There are places you can find, right, different types of resources in the world. If you're not there, if you want gold and you don't go to where gold is, you are limited. So part of this strategy is realizing you may start not having what quote and unquote you need. You may not have X in the beginning, but if you know how to trade, if you know how to trade with quality people that have X, if you move yourself to the other side of the equation, if you move what you have, you are able to offer it and trade it. They will trade in return what they have, and all of a sudden you will see that they have X. X is on the other side. Some people have X, some people have Y, some people have Z. Are you in relation with those people? Are you in quality relationships that can trade? So back to 4 things. Your spirit is your place of energy. Energy is loyal to you fulfilling your dreams, and it will be more of it will be released to support your goals, right? Your mind is the place of your thoughts. That's where you feed knowledge. The more knowledge you have, fear will be reduced or eliminated, right? Faith will be built when there is knowledge and capacity. That's why I tell you, study, learn fast, don't fail fast, because you fail at what you do not know. The place of your heart is where fear lives. You want to remove fear, you want to replace it with faith. And what you think influences what you feel. What you think affects what you feel. What you feel affects what you're going to do. If you're afraid, you don't take action. If you feel limited, you don't take action. If you feel lost, you don't take action. And action is what builds your dream life. So this is like a workshop. I draw it and all of those things. The classes, all those things are there. But I'm just trying to share with you. Are you showing up fully for your dreams? When I say fully means aligned. Your spirit, energy, mind, emotion, right? Body is aligned behind fulfilling purpose. When one of those, if one of it is here and another is there and another is there, you don't fulfill purpose. You might be showing up to the workplace that you know it's not purpose, but your physical body is serving that place. So you are using your time and energy to serve something that you know is not in your purpose. Okay? You are using your time and energy, right? Your body is in a place where you know you shouldn't be. You are not aligned. You know it. Like, this is not about me. This is about you, guys. It's about you. And Chima says, what you think influence what you feel. What? Yes, it's right, because desire is also involved in this thing. When there is fear, when there is limiting belief, guess what? You lose your hunger. You lose your hunger. Because in your mind, you already started with, I don't have, right? Your spirit is telling you, go after this, meaning take action, pursue, right? Pursue. But you're not pursuing because between, right, what you want, your spirit telling you, we want this, and action is these 2 things: your thoughts, your fears, limited belief, mindset. Mindset sits in those 2 things. And mindset drives your feelings, right? What you think, how you think, what you know, what you don't know is going to dictate how you feel about yourself. It's going to build confidence or build fear, limited belief, imposter syndrome, right? Limited, all of these things that people struggle with that is stopping them from fulfilling purpose. Mindset is in the way, and mindset is the one thing you can influence. You can actually build a winning mindset that will help you achieve your goals. You can build mindset. After all, you came into this world knowing nothing. The mindset you've adopted right now is the one you've accepted. When it's not helping you, you can disrupt it anytime. Okay? So mindset is in the way. The mindset you've adopted is in the way of the action you're supposed to be taking with force, with intentionality, with commitment. You're not committing, you're not consistent, you're not showing up with skill, you're not developing skill, you're not taking action. Why? Mindset is in the way. Desire is there. Ideas are in your spirit space. Energy is ready to flow and serve you. You are ready to serve it in that place of spirit, right? But your mindset is really where all of this thing, when I say learn, expose yourself, the more you expose yourself to successful people, you expose yourself in my academy, you you become a different person. You become a different, it's just like spending this past 30 minutes with me. You are living this 30 minutes a different person. Because why? You've given me an opportunity to interrupt your thought patterns. Yes, this is the power of mindset coaching. If you offer your mind, if you present your mind to a place, because here's the key, many people are currently presenting it on social media and to places that is corrupting and doing more damage. But when you bring yourself, you bring your mind forward to learn new skills, you will live with more confidence, with more understanding, with more purpose, with more sense of possibility, and you are ready, you are boosted. It's like you load, it's like the battery power, you boost yourself. There are places you will go to that will minimize you, make you feel, right, that you cannot do what you can do, right? And there are some other places that will lift you up. Like my academy is to equip, to educate, to inspire, to motivate, making things very practical so you can take step by step by step and build what you want to build in an accelerator, in a faster route. So I'm going to stop now. It's 32 minutes. Usually you need a small dose of me. I've given you enough to think about. So I'll start wrapping up right now. And then if you want more, check out toyinyumesivi.academy. Also, you can check out toyinyumesivi.com/academy. There's information resources at those locations. So 32 minutes is of me today. Is thank you, Tino Tender, for the clap. If you want to come up and just share the highlights, one thing you picked up from today, please raise your hand. I'll be happy to bring you up. Other than that, I'm done. My job here is done. I've done some classes this morning in my school, and I just wanted to engage in a conversation. Angel, what are your parting words for today?
Yes, ma'am. So I just wanted to say, first and foremost, thank you for always coming through because, like I said, you are a plethora of knowledge. You are like a dictionary lady. So, yeah, thank you for your time and just pouring into us and giving us the things that we need today, right? We talk about personal growth and development. I think I heard one person say, you think you're growing a business when the business is growing you, and that's life. Because even having children, Lord, you know, Toya.
Yep.
Everything we are experiencing is to grow us, right? And so my encouragement is that you are present with yourself, you are present with what's happening around you, and use those opportunities to learn and to grow, to lead you into a better you than you were before yesterday. It's not about being perfect. It's just about becoming a better you. So thank you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.
Yes, thank you so much. Because a first-time mom versus the second-time mom versus the third-time mom versus the fourth-time mom, they have different experience level. This is also the same thing with entrepreneurship. That's why I talk about, first-time entrepreneurs, right? If you're a first-time mom, you will struggle more than a third-time, fourth-time mom because you don't have the experience. And if you refuse to ask questions, you even struggle some more. I mean, this is just the reality of life. Is that yes, your baby, your idea, your business idea is your baby. I get it. But you're not the first person to have a business baby. That's the place of wisdom. The place of wisdom is realizing you're not the first person. If you're the first person, then you're innovating. Then you please suffer for the rest of the world. Innovate, bring into the world. Be the first person to do what has never been done, and we can all learn from you. I get it. But if you're trying to do something that you're not the first, and you refuse to ask grandma how you will suffer. The pain is all yours, man. Or you refuse to ask her for help. You bear all the consequences, you bear all the pain, you bear the joys too. It will take longer. You will suffer things you don't need to suffer because of your choices and lack of asking for help. Last week, I talked about ask for help. It is a key to unlock success. We all came into the world where somebody was changing your diaper, somebody was feeding you, teaching you how to ride the bicycle, somebody taught you how to ride the car you ride today effortlessly. Somebody took time out to sit by you and show you the road and help you and teach you everything. And then today, people now think you don't need help anymore. That's okay. You have dreams, you have hopes, you have babies of ideas. How do you mature it? How do you feed yourself? How do you educate yourself? How do you eliminate fear? Remember, even first time mom, one of the ways they address the fear is they read a lot of books. Your hospital will tell you come for betting classes. If you don't show up, if you don't read, what's the name of this book? Oh, I love those. What are the names of those books? Oh, you know the books I'm talking about. What there's one popular series that teaches you the first few years of a baby, what to expect. Yeah, what to expect when you're expecting. I recommend you don't read that book. It tells you what to expect when you're expecting. It's the same thing I do when it comes to entrepreneurship. What to expect when you are expecting to build your business. If you don't read my book, Mindset of an Entrepreneur, you don't enroll in my classes, I see you, you see me, we'll keep saying hello, hi. But I don't want you to struggle because it takes time. It takes minimum 5 years to change your mindset. It's about skill development. But once you start doing it, you have one baby, success. Second, by the third time, fourth time, fifth time, you're a pro. You too will now start teaching and helping somebody. That's the way life is. So when you choose not to invest, when you choose not to educate yourself, it's a decision that leads to more stress, more struggle, more pain. That is, we are living in a world that it is so unnecessary. Like that world, that path is unnecessary, but people pick it every day by not investing in themselves. It's a choice. You're living in a time right now that if you're still struggling, it's because you are not learning, it's because you are not asking questions, it's because you are not letting people support you on your journey, you're not investing in yourself. That's really is the fundamental thing I've realized, right? And the reason I created my academy, toyinmesiri.com, is for those who want to learn instead of suffer, right? You want to learn branding, marketing, right? Because everything I package there, 10 weeks accelerator. Traditionally, other coaches will teach you one or the other. I teach you the 360 so that your foundation is secure, right? To be an architect of your future, to win in business, you need strong future. But just imagine if you want to be a pilot and somebody is not just teaching you one thing. That's great. Most coaches are aligned behind just one thing. Or somebody, you want to be a doctor. Somebody said, I will teach you how to use a stethoscope. But they are not teaching you why you even need a stethoscope in the first place. That's why I talk about strategy. People are taking action. They don't know why that action is necessary. When you don't have strategy, when you don't have skill, you can be in 10 places that is not aligned to actually the ultimate goal you want for yourself. And also, the type of business, I talk about legacy business, meaning structures, valuation, things that will build to last, that you can pass on, that is beyond you. That's what I teach. But if you're just building another job for yourself, it will put you to work. That business will put you to work. So anyway, thank you everyone that joined today. I really appreciate it. I'll see you around toyinumesiri.com/academy. You can find out more information. Do subscribe and follow me for more. Okay. God bless you all. Bye.